Welcome to Rags to Race Cars. For the first time in about 2 years, we're actually going to do some work on this channel. What is the work that we're doing? Well, we've got a special treat for you. Have you got one of these? Have you got a Fabia? Have you got a Polo? Have you got basically any of this platform of Volkswagen? And you find that it understeers a little bit, you find that the brakes are a bit warm when you're on track. Well, we've got this. This is an Audi S1 Hub, and you might be thinking, well, what the hell's that pipe coming out the end of it? That is a special pipe that we've made ourselves. We'll be putting some shots on, and basically we're going to fit these hubs. Now these hubs are going to be mounted with some discs for our 4-pot brakes, and we're going to find that when we get onto track, which will be coming sooner than you think, it's going to stop perfectly and it's going to handle perfectly. So let's get to fitting it. Now, first things first, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking the wheel off, we're going to take the disc off and the caliper. We're going to be replacing the full hub and replacing it not with this one because this is the opposite side and that wouldn't fit. We're going to fit it with the other one. But as you can see, we've got proper brake cooling for our new 2-piece discs, and it's going to stop like a yes. So we'll take this wheel off, take everything off, and you can see us do that.
Knows how to speak, so talk to me. Yap on the phone with your daddy till dawn, fishing with your buddies, going on and on and on.
Right, so you're probably wondering what is the difference between a Audi S1 Hub and why is it so good? Well, you actually have these two hubs here. So this is a standard Fabia VRS1 and this is an Audi S1, and basically they're very similar hubs anyways. However, this point here where the bottom ball joint goes is drastically further down towards the bottom. Now this helps with a phenomenon called bump steer, and allows basically when you lower a car, the bump steer gets changed, and what it does is whenever the car wants to go over a bump, it'll have a tendency to steer that wheel, and obviously you don't want that when you're driving around the track. So that should not fully mitigate it, but it should do a hell of a lot more than what we've got now. And you can see that the S1 one is actually a lot beefier anyways. So we're going to put this on and go from there.
Baby, won't you talk to me?
So high, feet on the ground, but I still get by.
Gonna paint me like one of your French girls, because this side's done. Now you're probably thinking, well, you've put an old disc on it and you put the old pads on it. Well, this thing's probably not going to move for a little bit of time, so instead of wasting £550 on a set of discs and £340 on a set of pads, yeah, you heard that right, for a Fabia, what we're going to do is we're going to leave the old discs on, and then when we actually start driving it, we're going to put the new discs on, get them bedded in properly. So we'll go off and do the other side. Look, looking fairly good, isn't it? Just as good as me.
Feet of flame. Every scar reminds me why I came. I've been broke, I've been blessed, carry faith in an empty chest till now. Stars are down like good old friends, saying, boy, don't stop where the sky just ends. Sky is the limit, no chance to hold. Sky is the limit, I'm breaking the mold. Sky is the limit, I'm out of control tonight.
So, we've now fitted the hubs, which is absolutely perfect. They're sitting quite well. We haven't actually put the car on the ground yet. Probably should put it on the ground, so you'll see that at the end. But as far as this wheel, it's quite well. That wheel is probably going to sit quite well. The hubs are on. Such an easy modification to do. Bit expensive. You're talking roughly about £600 for genuine hubs. They're very hard to actually find without being genuine. Don't get second-hand ones, because by the time you actually buy bearings, and the cost of second-hand ones is ridiculous, you don't know if they're actually bent before they arrived here, and then you fitted them, you've wasted a whole load of money. Spend the 600 quid, get the right parts first, and then you'll be fine. Very easy modification to do. Our brake adapters are on. We're going to buy some brake adapters for the front bumper, so we're going to route them at a later date. But yeah, thank you very much for watching Rags to Race Cars. We will be back again shortly, and we'll be putting this on track this year, so stay tuned for that.
The same old now welcome sound, the population getting by, crossing